I had an amazing experience booking through Klook. Everything went smoothly from start to finish. The activity was well organized, fun, and exactly as described. A special shout out to our tour guide, Jerry. He was super friendly, knowledgeable, and spoke English very well, which made everything so much easier and more enjoyable. Highly recommend this experience and would definitely book again with Klook. The tour was very easygoing and fuss-free. Vehicle was clean, water was provided. Vanis was amazing. His humor throughout the trip made it so much more enjoyable. Not only was he knowledgeable about the places he brought us to, he also took a lot of initiative to take pictures for us. He also made sure to keep us as comfortable as possible during our journey there and back. My sister and I specifically booked this tour to go to Yangmingshan grasslands. It was definitely value for money as it was probably way more comfortable than taking public transport as it was with a small group. The car was very spacious as well. Our guide, Michael, also spoke English very well and was able to explain the spots. He was enthusiastic and tried to connect with us. He had texted me the evening before our tour to introduce himself as the driver in the car that we would be taking, which was very spacious. Water was prepared beforehand as well as paper towels to use after going to the footbath. We went to the flower clock but sadly it was under maintenance and we spent a few minutes at Yangmingshan, which would have been better if we were allowed into the guest house. The calla lilies farm we were brought to was also very nice. We were brought to a designated restaurant to eat, next to the calla lilies farm, and Michael had shared a few recommendations which we would have loved to try but the portion was definitely too much for 2 people. The weather was great at Yangmingshan and the crater but it was incredibly hot when we reached Beitou Historic Station and Beitou Hot Springs, but he had recommended where to get bubble tea to cool ourselves down. On the way to Shilin Market, Michael shared some night markets that locals favored as well. Needless to say, if you were to book this tour, you won't regret as there is no hassle and it will be great if you get Michael as your guide. If you love nature and historic culture this tour is for you. Smile feels like I'm in the province. So quiet and peaceful. After the tour we also got a souvenir from Miss JD. She even recommended us a famous old noodle shop for locals in Beitou. She's highly recommended, smiling face emoji, very well planned itinerary and informative guide. Although the weather was not in our favor, our guide Jerry helped lighten the mood up with interesting stories about the places we were visiting. He also actively helped take photos. Smile overall the tour was very well coordinated too, and the places visited were so beautiful. There weren't too many tourists which allowed for a more relaxing sightseeing experience. Highly recommend. Smile had an amazing time on the Yangmingshan tour with our guide, Vanis. He's incredibly knowledgeable and shared so many interesting insights throughout the trip. What made it even better was his witty sense of humor. He kept the whole group entertained from start to end. Highly recommend this tour if you want a fun, informative, and memorable experience. Love the trip. The places are so beautiful and the itinerary is well planned. The best is our guide Alan. He makes everything so much better. He is kind, patient, active and always give good tips. And he takes really good photos. He took a lot of beautiful photos for the whole group very patiently. I am really grateful to him. Thank you so much Alan. I enjoyed the trip a lot, white heart emoji. This was a jam-packed but pretty laid-back tour. Our guide, Kent, was very helpful and knowledgeable of the route. We learned a lot of interesting facts about the areas and also some tips on going around. Super fun. Easy booking on Klook. Very clear instructions to the meeting point. Our guide was Jeannie. She was warm, hospitable and extremely friendly. Started off the day with our first excursion to Yangmingshan. We were extremely lucky to have beautiful clear weather. We were able to take some amazing pictures. She was clear in all her meeting times and even helped us with couple of photo ops. After that, we headed to Beitou. Visited the thermal valley, hot springs, and the hot spring museum. Such a gorgeous and picturesque area. Really enjoy nature's beauty and was able to get around very easily with a tour. Would highly recommend this tour, especially given the accessibility to the different locations. Also, we thoroughly enjoyed our tour guide's tips and notes throughout the day.